I think the best version of Singapore to me will be one where everyone gets to follow their passion and thrive, and everyone will be able to lead a life that's filled with fulfillment and purpose. I would say it's quite unconventional. I was born in Singapore, and then I moved to Taiwan when I was about 2 years old. I was born to a Singaporean father and a Taiwanese mother. I moved to Taiwan at 2 because something happened to my dad's career, and then we kind of lost everything overnight. Childhood became a bit more challenging because when all this financial trouble happened in the household, my father had to stay in Singapore to settle the financial things and his career side of things. And then my mother, who was only in her 20s, had to bring me and my younger sister back to Taiwan and stay with my grandmother. So as a child, you learn very early on to be very independent and not ask for help. And I think it kind of developed my personality to always try to cope things on my own. I continued my education there in primary school until one day, I think my father suddenly realized that there was this thing called PSLE. Within 2 weeks, we decided to move back to Singapore as a family. When I first came back to Singapore, because my English was so poor, basically it was non-existent, and a lot of the primary schools did not want to take me in because I was way too close to PSLE. So I got rejected by most of the primary schools around the Tampines area. And then eventually it was this one primary school that took me in, Chao Nan Primary. I'm very grateful for the primary school for taking me in, and very grateful to the principal who was willing to take a chance on me and putting me in, the best class with the best resource. And true enough, I think I did fairly well for PSLE, but all this would not have happened if, the educators were not willing to look at every case individually and then decide what's best for the child, instead of having a blanket wide approach to all children. I think it was how fast and how quickly the government can change our constitution, which is a very important foundation of our nation. We are all intelligent, discerning, and we know what's going on when certain decisions are being made in the parliament, right? So I don't think the people are oblivious to what the government was trying to do. I feel like it's time that we make a change and not allow our ruling party to have this level of unchecked power. And it's time to have more credible opposition with alternative view in the parliament. After the reserve presidential election, I think that something clicked in me, and I realized that it's, having a strong government is good, but you definitely need some checks and balance. You need someone to put the government on its toe, to do its best for its people, and to not have this blank check to do whatever they want without any repercussion. That was when I felt I want to hear about what the oppositions have to say. And then I started looking up their campaign videos, and I was surprised to see that I actually like the Workers' Party's messaging a lot. It really resonated with me, the dedication of its members working for the people, and knowing that it's an uphill task. People are still going about their daily routine of like serving the community. I could see that in the party and its people, and that was when I decided to just go to the website, put my name down, and and tell them that, hey, I want to volunteer. I think it's completely possible. We need to stop having this zero-sum mindset where we think that one person's success has to come at the expense of another person's welfare. I think we need to start embracing an abundance mindset when we believe that everyone can do well in their life and it's completely possible. I used to think that dignity is what I'll aim for, but now I'm like, no, I think we need to go beyond that. Everyone needs to flourish and thrive and to be the best version of ourselves, which is usually when we follow our passion and find purpose in the work that we do.